Hello. Um. Okay, just finished my lunch, so I should be good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna be to start today. I'm gonna be diving right into God Hand's final battle. I think I'd left off with like both of us at like less than half health, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into that. Both me and the final boss at less than half health, and gonna try to beat. I've got 7 hours. I should be able to beat him today, as long as I don't mess it up. Don't mess it up constantly. And this was kind of a fortuitous, fortune's weavitus opportunity, because there was a Fire Emblem direct this morning, and I didn't get to watch it before, and because it was like released this morning, hey, I can watch it on direct, or I can watch it on stream. I could watch. So I could actually watch one of these directs live, or well, not live. I'm like a couple hours late, but you know what I mean. I could watch one of these directs without watching it off stream first. And then after that, gonna be more Wind Waker. So I'm just gonna dive right into this. Okay, so actually, hold on. Because I'm basically gonna have to like relearn the motions whilst fighting this boss. I am gonna start over from the beginning. And then after a little bit of doing that, I'll pull up the point where I was at. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the fun. Like, I'm gonna start off here, and then once I think I've relearned things enough. Once I think I've learned things enough, then I will, not what I wanted, but okay. Oh, welcome in, Sleepless. So this is no spoilers for the Fire Emblem Direct, but I watched it live. I'm excited. I am excited, too. I can't get the game until... Ow. I can't get the game until after I get a Switch 2, which... Hold on just a second, I can't get the game until after I've gotten a Switch 2, which is, like... That might have to be, like, a stream goal. Like, after this Donathon is done... and I've completed the, I've completed all the donation goals for the Donathon. Heck, if we reach over $1,000, maybe that should be one of the donation goals for the Donathon. Over $1,000 is I get a Switch 2. Because yeah, it's with the amount of money I have, I can't get it right now unless one just like, yeah, I can't buy one right now, and I really need to pool all my money together for moving out of here. So, really excited for Fortune's Weave. I think it releases, like, this year. Like, September. Or, yeah, I think it releases, like, September or November. So, I'm probably going to be late in playing that. So, this is what sucks is the price is going up in 4 weeks. Yeah, that's right. Freaking tariffs. Thanks, America. Sim says, Fortune Weave is mid-September. Same day as Trails in the Sky second chapter remake, like 2 days after Wolverine. At like 2 days after Wolverine. So Sleepless, you're... Okay, I guess I'll turn down the sound a little bit. So September, it's... Sleepless, yes, it's by Hell Week. I was just about to say, your September is basically set. You've got all 3 games you need to cover, like, all of September. Like, I know... Like, I'm sure you'll get through those games, I'm sure you'll binge play through, like, all 3 of those games, but still. Okay, just a second. So yeah, I would love to get the new Fire Emblem, but I'm gonna have to wait until I can get a Switch 2, which will probably take some time. Also, before I could play it, I need to finish all these big donation goals. Because whenever I get to playing another at some point I will play more Fire Emblem games on the channel. It's just there's way too much stuff taking up my time. So it says, I could probably beat Wolverine before Fire Emblem gets to my house. Second chapter got bumped in my hype, though, because of the direct. Okay. I am curious to see, because, I mean, we've seen, like, a few details about Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. But we haven't seen... But this direct will... I mean, the direct is going to give us a lot more details. Seriously, I'm trying not to overhype it. Well, I mean, remake second chapter is a remake of Fire Emblem Trails in the Sky Chapter 2. A game that you can already just get on Steam. Meanwhile, Fortune's Weave is a brand new Fire Emblem. I did that very poorly. Oh, that was a bad move. Oh, dang it. Typhoon Kick is not what I should have used there. Oh, good, that fully healed me. Gosh dang. Well, that's some of my health gone. Okay, let me try for a 1-inch punch this time. Oh shit. Dang. So I'll say there's enough difference between OG Sky and first chapter remake that they're worth experiencing separate, but also Scale Sky second chapter is one of, if not the highest rated entry in the series. Sleepless, you tell me that about you tell me that about a lot of the Sky Trails games. Like, I've heard at different points that Trails from Zero, Trails to Azure, Trails in the Sky second chapter, Trails, and one of the Trails of Cold Steel games is one of the highest rated games in the series. Like, I'm excited to play all of them, but you can only have so many games that are the best. I am wasting my god hand. Yeah, I just wasted that god hand. That was bad. Dang it. Slip says crossbow pair is a community favorite from a pure rating standpoint. I'm pretty sure Sky 2 is the highest at 94 average. Ow, I should have dodged the side of that. Shit. Behold the power of a god. Oh, come on. So this is now granted, PSP game that probably had 1/10 the reviews of console games at the time, but still those reviews that loved it to bits. Oh, speaking of PSP games that were released only in Japan and thus were not known by the wider gaming audience. It was confirmed that I checked. Yeah, it was confirmed that like Super Robot Wars Z2 Part 1 is getting a remaster, which is very good. From what I know, those games were only like the Z trilogy was only available. It was only available in Japan. And okay, I call it the Z trilogy, but the Z trilogy is not accurate because it's actually like 5 games. It's 5 games. It's like it's Super Robot Wars Z, which was on PS2. Then Super Robot Wars Z2, which was split into 2 games. I think it's Hakai Hen and Sakai Hen that released on PSP. So the sequel to the PS2 game released in two installments on PSP. And the first of those 2 installments of Super Robot Wars Z2 is what's getting remastered. Then there was Super Robot Wars Z3, which did not release on the PS2 or the PSP. It released on the PS3 and PS Vita. And was also released in 2 parts. Like, I don't remember the names of those either. I don't remember the names of those. But so yeah, the Super Robot Wars Z trilogy is actually 5 games on 3 or 4 different systems. And from what I know, these are like direct sequels to the previous game. I don't know. I will admit my knowledge of them is limited. It's quite limited because you really, up until like games in Super Robot Wars started getting like the Southeast Asia releases, there really isn't much information about a lot of Super Robot Wars games. You can find out what series were announced in them. You can find out that's actually pretty easy to find out. Is like that's something every single site that keeps track of Super Robot Wars or has information about Super Wars. That's something they all make sure to have is what shows or what mech shows are in them. But it's actually getting like actual information about like what happened, like the plot of the game, or like or like where the game lies when compared to other games is difficult. Like when I was looking up information about what Super Robot Wars game is getting remastered, one of the first results that I found for information about it was a news article about the original game's release 11 years ago. Slim says, speaking of SRW, Play Asia had T and V on sale, so I picked them up. Oh, good. T is... okay. T and V, I think if you... I mean, it's Super Robot Wars. It's going to be fun. And there are a couple of series that are shared between T and V and then Y and 30. T was the first Super Wars game I played, and I've heard like varying opinions on it, but personally, I love it. So it says T is the one with Bebop, and V is the one with Ava, if I remember correctly. T is the one I first played on stream. I don't like T is the one where Sleepless, you came into the like the first stream you watched on the channel was the finale of me playing Super Robot Wars T. That's been so long ago. I probably at some point that's been because of how scuffed those streams are. I might actually have to replay through Super Robot Wars T at some point, just because I don't know. Like, I don't think that original playthrough is like good enough quality to be able to be put on YouTube. And T is the one with Bebop and it's the one with Bebop and G Gundam and Gun X Sword, and also it's the one where the protagonists are part of this small company, and they constantly shout out about how cool, and they constantly are shouting about how totally awesome Japanese work culture is. V actually has like multiple, like 3 separate timelines, and it's basically a game of like 3 separate universes, or like 2 or 3 separate universes, constantly like getting slapped, getting like characters from one of these 2 or 3 different universes getting like thrown between worlds. Oh, also, V is all about how just the totally awesomest thing Space Battleship Yamato is. Like, your main protagonist in V is really just there to have a main protagonist, is really just there to have, like, a main protagonist character the player can start as that isn't connected to an opening mech show. The real protagonist of Super Robot Wars V is Space Battleship Yamato.
Behold the power of a god.
Oh, dang it. I should have ducked that one. Okay, I think that's enough refamiliarizing. I'm gonna jump back to where I was at the end of last Tuesday's stream, which was, like, already in phase 2. I did so bad at that. Expect to see me die a lot. I mean, you've already been seeing me die a lot, but you're gonna see me die a lot more.
Behold the power of a god.
You've already been seeing me die a lot, but expect to see me die a lot more. Or so, expect to start seeing me die a lot more. Out of the VTX trilogy, the only one of those 3 games I haven't played is Super Robot Wars V. I don't think I actually have it. Because I had to, like... Of course I'd like to get it and play it someday. Yeah, of course I'd like to get it and play it someday, but... First, I should really play through Super Robot Wars Y. Since I'm watching all the shows for Y. Dang it! I keep handling that one poorly. I was actually making some good progress. Until, until that. Not good. Alright. Wait, no. Okay, no. Hold on. I'm accidentally messing with the size window. Okay. Oh, dang it. I thought I dodged that. I thought I dodged that, too. Well, I did terrible that time. Gosh dang it. And and I've already broken open all the pots here, so can't get any... Or all the jars, so can't get any healing items. Alright, I might have to stop talking for a little bit so I can focus on beating him. I'd really like to beat this guy, like, this stream. Gosh dang it.
That's all.
Gosh dang it. Okay, nope. I'm doing pretty bad. Doing pretty bad right now. That was pretty bad. Okay, running now. I remember how to deal with this, though. I remember just trying to run away from him. Okay, no, he's still got his God Hand activated. No, let me just keep running. Gosh dang it. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Is he changing direction like mid-charge now? Okay, he's got to be changing direction like mid-charge now with that charging attack. Okay, so I need to dodge back away when he does that one. I need to back up when he does that one because he's now changing. He's now changing his trajectory mid attack. Okay. I was actually doing pretty well there. I was doing pretty well there until I let myself get caught in that. That was a very poor start for me. Okay. Gosh dang it. Dang it. Okay. Wrong one. Right. Dang, we're already almost at an hour in. Gosh dang it.
The God Hand is mine.
Hold on, let me see where I was with this other save state I had. Okay, I have a little more health. Let me actually maybe start back from this point. And let me try this out. Okay, he's got his God Hand activated, so let me just run away from him for a second. There's one pot there. Is he done? Oh. Gosh dang it, what the... Okay, he's activated his God Hand, so I'm gonna run away. His health's been reduced. I've reduced his health by a bit. But I have less than a third left of my own health. Okay. Let me start from that point again, because I do have... Well, he's got more health, but I have more health. But I also have more health. That's it. Okay. Uh-oh. I think his God Hand's deactivated? Nope. Dang. Okay. Nope. That's doomed from the start. Okay, let me load back up to this point. Then. What the? I thought I dodged past that. Apparently, it can make a complete U-turn. I really gotta remember the ducking. That's one of my biggest problems. That's one of my biggest flaws when playing this game, is I keep forgetting about the duck.
Behold the power of a god. Behold the power of a god.
Okay.
Behold the power of a god.
The one time one of those crates actually drops me something I can use. That might have been one of my best attempts so far. I keep forgetting that. Gotta remember that. Oh my gosh, really?
Power is everything.
Okay. Oh, damn it, I thought I dodged that.
That's all?
Oh wait, this is the wrong save state. That same move caught me again. Yeah, I'm dead. Okay. I'm dead. Okay. Why didn't I dodge that? That was a horrible attempt on my part. Okay. Okay, running now. Running. Just running. Gonna keep running. Okay, his arm's gone. Back in there. Okay.
Behold the power of a...
might as well start over. I might as well start over. Just missing that first move, getting hit by that first move of his screwed me up really bad.
Behold the power of a god.
Damn. Finally dodged at that time.
Behold
Those
the power of a
those
god.
jump kicks I also need to duck. I need to get better at ducking those jump kicks. Well, that was the best I've done against him so far. However, I had like one little point of health left.
Behold the power.
No, I better restart. That took out most of my remaining health. I'm not going to be able to survive most of his attacks. I dodged that before. How did I let myself get caught by that time?
Behold the power of a god.
Alright.
Behold the power of a god.
Okay. I'm gonna take a short break. I'm gonna take a short break when I get back. Gonna keep at this. Be back in a little bit. Alright. Let me try this out again. Gonna keep trying out this until I can get it. That... I'm just gonna restart. That is not a good sign when that's my first attempt back. That is not a good sign when that's my second attempt back. Jeez, I'm doing even worse than when I was than before I left. Okay, running now. Yeah, just running. I have barely any health left. Dang it.
Behold the power of a god.
Okay, running now. Do not run fast enough. I have the barest amount of health left. Okay. Wait. Wait, that was the wrong move. I've gotten him down to less than a third of his health left, but I have only one sliver of health left. Dang it! That's the most damage I've done to him so far, but I took a lot of hits there. Gosh dang it. Running away. Gosh, I've lost so much health from just a few hits against him, but he has lost not that much from all the attacks I've done. I think his hand's back to normal. His arm's back to normal.
Behold the power of a god.
Damn it. That should have been easy to dodge, but I just didn't. Let me go and reload. That was going forward terribly. Let me go and reload. Well, I walked right. Yeah, I backwards flipped right into that kick. You know what? I'm gonna start back from this point, back when I had half health. But he's got God hands, so... And he's back to full health, or half health. Damn. Gosh dang it.
Behold the power of a god.
Okay, what did it... Did that pot drop anything? Nope. It didn't.
Behold the power of a god.
Damn it. Okay, let's go back to this save. To this little state. Never mind. I'm reloading that one back from the start. Let me take a look at my techniques. Flying me launches them. That's kind of better. Stomping Fist. That juggles enemies. Okay, really pay up. Wait, where do I have really pay up? That one does 20 damage. Okay. So there's 16 plus, that's 24. Or no, that's 22 damage. 19, 20, 25. That only does 17. Let me see if I can get something that... Oh. That's 15. That's 15. Okay, that's 20. That's 25. That does 19. Let me actually see if I can replace that with the hand plant kick. Or no, not the hand plant kick. The yeah, the hand plant kick. All right, let's try this. Well, I'm starting off pretty badly with like very little of my health left. Oh my gosh, I was trying to get away from him and I ran right into him. Ugh. Okay, no, I better reload. That was a stupid move on my part. Alright. Okay, run. I really can't tell how much damage I've done to him. It doesn't look like a lot. Alright. You just keep at it. I ran right into that. Yeah, I ran right into that. That was stupid of me. That was really stupid of me. Dang it. Like four normal kicks and he's killed me. Do I maybe need to go back to an earlier level and try... Well, can I even go back to an earlier level? I'm sure I can raise, like, my health and strength even more, but can I even go back to an earlier level to, like, try and get more money? Okay, after this attempt, after I die this attempt, I'm gonna try to, like, go back and see, like, check the casino again. Yeah, I'm gonna go check the casino. I really don't want to spend an entire stream just fighting this guy. Oh, lovely.
Yeah!
That's right, I forgot. When you say no, I don't want to continue, it just shoots you all the way back to the main menu. I don't think I can go back to earlier levels, so let me go to the casino and see. Thanks for playing. Okay, fighting ring. Yeah, let me see what ways I can do to get more money, because I can get more health if I have more money. Do I just need to gamble? Is that what I need to do? Wait, is that seriously what I just need to do? Is, like, just gamble money to get more money, which I can then spend on upgrades? And... Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna put a save point here. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if this is the case. I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if, like... Because that's my gold. That's the gold I've made. And I'm gonna feel like such an idiot if I, like, oh, I could just go play blackjack at the casino and get enough money to just boost my health to the maximum amount. And I'm just gonna use save states to cheat at the cards. I would absolutely... listen. I feel I might feel... You could... I don't feel ashamed about using the save states for fighting the boss fights. But I feel like if you have a game with save states and it also has a gambling system in it, like a casino, you have to use the save states to cheat at the casino. Alright. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do here for just a little bit. Is just, that's what I'm gonna do for a little bit, is, like, bet at the casino, make a lot of money, and then go and, then use that money to buy a bunch of upgrades. I guess it's level grinding time. Well, not level grinding, it's casino grinding time, I guess. I guess a $500 table. You get a ticket from the slot machines. You take supplies, you open one treasure box. No, let's just... Okay, no, this is like the 2,000? Okay, this is the $2,000 blackjack table. Let's start here. Alright, that's 8. That's 12. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep betting max and then use the... Then use the save state to cheat at gambling. That's 18. Okay. I wish I had thought about this like 20 hours ago. Dang it. I would have just, like, after the first chapter, just stayed at the casino. I just done a bunch of gambling. I've just done a bunch of gambling in order to get, like, enough money to buy anything I wanted. I feel like it's such an idiot now. Okay, that should be... Okay. Oh, okay. It's blackjack, so let's... That's 10. That's 12. It's 22, so no. I just can't believe I just can't believe I never thought of this before. I feel so dumb. I'm already up to 23,000. Okay, that's 15. Okay, it's 16. That's like 19, so... Okay. Okay, the queen is like a 1 or 10. So that's 13. Alright, 16, so now... Yeah, I wish I had thought of this at the start of the game. Yeah, I really wish I had thought of this at the start of the game. I guess the real answer to being great at martial arts and to defeating demons and defeating the forces of hell, the legions of hell, was to Sleepless says, what's the deal with the casino? So Sleepless, sometimes I'm an idiot. I will be fully honest, sometimes I'm really stupid. There was a casino in Godhand this entire time. And I thought that it was like a Dragon Quest casino, where you go in, you get, like, you use gold to get tickets, and then with the tickets, you use, like, if you get enough tokens, you can use those to get prizes. No. The casino was just using my regular gold. The same amount of gold that I use to buy health upgrades, to buy roulette wheel upgrades, to buy, like, any upgrade, to buy new moves, to buy anything. It's... So, you did this the hard way. I didn't even think about... I thought it was like a Dragon Quest casino, and I didn't think they'd be like, oh, there's no way they just let you, like, just use the gold you have to buy, like, to, like, end the casino. Because then if you just, like, get a really good lucky streak at the casino, you could just buy all the upgrades. But apparently that is the case, so... welcome to the casino side arc. Sort of like that idea I had, where it's like playing a bunch of fishing minigames in different fishing minigames in different video games. Maybe I should also like think of an idea of like playing a bunch of casino mini games in full video games. So yeah, because of this, because I have these save states, I can just keep betting the maximum amount, and then if I lose, just reset. And now I can understand someone getting a little annoyed at me for using save states during the boss fights. However, it is my belief that it is morally correct to use cheating in a casino minigame. I guess I'll stand, but... So we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna take a moment for me to buy a bunch of... We're gonna take a moment for me to buy for me to get a bunch of get a bunch of gold with a casino, and then I'm gonna go and buy all the upgrades. That's 14. That might be 21? Okay, no, that's 8. No, that's 18. So it says, "Oops, another work meeting." Well, good luck with the work meeting. You're probably not gonna miss. You're probably not gonna miss much. I'm gonna be here for. Yeah, you're not gonna miss much. But good luck with the work meeting. Let me just... That's 19, so... Nope. Terrible idea, that. The computer in this game is well, it's not real. I wouldn't say good. It's really just they're getting lucky a lot with blackjack. At 17. Jack can be 1 or 6, so... That could... Okay, the ace could be 1 or 10, so... It's about 18. What? Okay, no, apparently it's... That's 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, no, never mind. Apparently the ace can only be 1. I must be misremembering my cards. Or maybe it's 1 or 11. Might be messing that up. Or might be misremembering that. Okay, that was a bad move. Nope. Maybe I should keep doubling down. Maybe I should keep doubling down, and then if I lose, just reset. Because if I manage to win, it'll get me money faster. That's 20, so... I guess hit. Okay, nope. I'm already up to 49,000. Okay, let's keep trying at it. Azel just standing there on top of his demon tower wondering, where the heck is he at? And she's meanwhile just like just betting at the casino constantly. And then going over to the store to chug health drinks. No. Nope. Bad, bad, bad. Let me see. I might just try to get it toward the max amount of money, like at least 100,000. Yeah, I might try to get to at least 100,000 because. Wait, what? Okay, I've never seen that in blackjack before. My gosh, that actually won. Okay. Goody. Okay, well actually, hold on. I'm gonna take a break from here for a second. What's up here? Wait, there's like... Okay, there's a third floor. Is there anything up here? That is the High Rollers Club. Those with less than a 100,000 bankroll need not apply. Okay, so there is a second tier to the casino that I can get in if I have over 100,000 gold. So... So if I can get to over 100,000 gold, I can go up there. Which I'll try to do that in a second. But first, let me see just how much... How much do all these upgrades cost? First, let's check these power-ups. So there's Gold Smoothie, increase health by 60 and TP by 30. Increase roulette wheel orbs by 1. Increases HP by 20. Alright, so that cost me most of my money, so I'll have to slowly work my way back towards 100,000, but let me try to get to 100,000. If I can get there. If I can get to 100,000, then I can get to the High Rollers Club and bet for even more money. But I am going to need a lot to get the remaining upgrades. Alright, let me try... Let me do a save state right there. Nope. No, I do need to try betting because they're always going to hit. They're never going to stand. Jeez, if I'd known I could do this, I would have done this off. I would have probably done this off stream, just so I could build up a bunch of money. I feel so stupid for not realizing this. Okay, already back up to 13,000. So yeah, we're gonna... If y'all need to... If anyone watching needs to take a short break, like get some water or stretch their legs, feel free to do so. Because, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next quite some time. Let me try to get to over 100,000. And then see if I can get into the High Rollers Club. Oh yeah, so just to let you, for those who didn't see the schedule, this Sunday isn't gonna be more Dark Souls 3. Instead I'm gonna try out Yasmin and Street Fighter 6, and that'll also be the day when I do the Pokemon Smasher Pass stream. So that'll be happening on Sunday. Between me hopefully beating this game tonight and doing the Smasher Pass on the Pokemon Smasher Pass on Sunday, that should be two of the donation goals done. So says other work meeting done. Welcome back. So while you were gone, Sleepless, I found out that the casino has layers, because it looks like the maximum amount of gold that I can make here is like some number over 100,000. But if I get over 100,000, I can get into the third floor of the casino, called the High Rollers Club. So there are layers to the casino. So he says, sure, there's tiers in normal casinos too. No, I know that, but usually in video game casinos, it's like, oh, you have like, there's like the 100 gold table, the 100 token table, the 200 token table, and the 500 token table. I don't think I've, in any game I've played before with like an in-game casino, I haven't seen there's a higher floor. Yeah, we're just gonna reset that. For the most part, I'm just doubling down, no matter what. Because and then just resetting if I lose. It's not a good... Well, it's sometimes a good plan. It sometimes works. Okay, in this case, I guess I'll stand. So I'm gonna try to get over... So, in order to defeat the forces of hell, I'm gonna use money. I'm gonna use gambling. I'm gonna use gambling to defeat the forces of hell. So I'm gonna try to get to 100,000 gold, and then get into the High Rollers Club, and then we'll see if I can get even more money there. This is a shortened version. Like if I had realized that this was a thing in this game, I would have definitely done this off stream, because that's what I did when I replayed Dragon Quest XI on stream. Is I would spend days at the casino, just constantly going into the casino, and if I got like money, I would then walk out of the casino to the save church nearby and save my game. And if I lost, then I would reset the game. I did that for days on end to get like all the casino rewards. By the way, just to mention, something very important to mention. Uh, when you have the chance, as soon as possible, when you have the chance, call your senators. If you live in the United States, call your senators and tell them to not support the KOSA Act, the Screen Act, the Kids Act. The Senate tomorrow, the Senate is going to be voting on a lot of internet censorship bills, and we've talked about them a bunch on the channel, on the streams. But yeah, they're really bad. They never work. They only end up causing more problems for everyone on the internet. And of course, the people wanting them are like Trump supporting weirdos. So I usually share this site when talking about this. It's a site called Bad Internet Bills, which gives is constantly updating about where the bills like this and what to do about them. So I highly recommend checking this site out. And if you need help finding information about how to call your senators or send them an email about why this is a bad idea, the Bad Internet Bills can help you out. Now, you might be living in a state where your senators are the ones pushing this bill, in which case I still recommend calling them or sending them emails. Really, because even if they're one of the idiots that are supporting this, you can really let them know that we know how much of an idiot they are. Oh, let me save that on YouTube as well. Let me post that in the YouTube chat as well. We will get to watching the Fire Emblem Direct and hopefully Wind Waker today. I want to beat this game. I really want to beat this game. Today. Okay. Double down. Nope. Okay, no, I won that one. Okay, I'm almost back up to 50,000.